Beautiful.
All right,
And
we got that.
let's hop into the match.
And we got a game. Okay, opening in. Taking a look at Deniskya in the blue, in the northeast as the English, all the way across the map. Dragevann as the Delhi. With a...
And now people are calling me. You take the wheel, Bill.
Okay. Opening up, it seems like actually, that seems like a pretty far initial gold mine. Seems further out than usual. Let's take a look at the sacred sites on the map. We've got this one here, left sacred site. One right in the middle with a bunch of stealth forest around it. Got the cliffs. Get vision down into the pit where the site is. And the third sacred site. A little bit of stealth forest near the market, near the gold vein. Taking a look now at how the cliff spawn. We are on EGC Lipany, so the cliffs are, you know, a little less when it comes to the amount of nonsense that Lipany can give you. A little more balanced here. Do we have
How much nonsense are we speaking?
Wall? We still have another tree wall on the north side of the map, and south side not actually walled off with that forest patch down there.
And these wood lines are wild. Just, you know, if you have a deer pack that is just surrounded by trees.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Keeping
feels
that
good.
deer safe.
I mean, doesn't matter because one of our players here is an English player, and so he's not gonna leave his base, right? But
no, only gonna leave the base with the king as he's dropping Abbey of Kings, and I'm just gonna pause for a quick second here. Getting a little stuttering. See those vills moving over.
By the way,
English
folks,
going
I'm not
2TC.
I'm not actually. Is he actually? Oh my god, this is so greedy. I was kind of expecting him to go Abbey into Mass Horseman and contest Sacred Side with that, but going 2TC. If you do that, it's kind of, yeah, okay. I will try to outboom you and survive to the 13-minute mark.
Yeah, you were gonna be on the back foot, especially, yeah, you've got Delhi Tower of Victory across the map. Their insane feudal tempo, their military. We'll see if Deniskya can hold on. This pays off for him.
So as Delhi, you usually want to go Tower of Victory against English, offsetting their networked advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And you usually go very heavy into archers. Because just a few spears will hold your Ghazi back, but if you see your opponent going Abbey into 2TC, if he had scouted that in time, and like it's almost impossible because you gotta have that exact timing, then you should go Dome and just take all 3 sacred sites immediately and boom
just
to
start
castle.
that capture. And how are you ever gonna contest this?
But yeah, Dragevann getting his second scholar. He is still on the gold, so maybe he's actually reacting to that, and he's getting a third one to take all 3 sacreds. And Deniskya, does he know about this? No, his scout is all on his lonesome on the left side.
Yeah, neither scout near the opponent's base at this point.
Yeah. Dragevann goes to 134, gets the third scholar out, and leaves the gold. Nice play. Like it.
Yeah, we'll see. See if that king can get any early damage as Deniskya enters the feudal age here. You have a couple of idle vills for Dragevann outside of that Tower of Victory. Now they're moving over. A little TC teleport action.
Let's see how much this reduces the sanctity time by. Oh, okay, it's still going down. I feel like this is ticking faster. But no, I don't think the third scholar was worth it for the sanctity timing itself because he was only on 1 mosque. But yeah, he can get all 3 now.
Right.
If he can defend against the king. King is in the queue, is about to hop out there, and Deniskya second town center is halfway up the gold.
Well, Dragavann's gonna see that king as soon as it hits the field. Scout trying to get out of there before it's charged down. Gonna lose the sheep. Poor sheep. Taken out by the king. And we'll follow this king for a bit. See where he looks for those... for that initial damage.
Sanctity halfway. We've got the Ghazis coming out now. Let's see if this king can do anything. Gonna come in from the top side, but gold has been abandoned. I mean, there was always the possibility that your opponent plays a fast castle, but usually if you see the tower... probably not. Probably not. Gonna wrap around to the berries. Does Dragevann see this? Yeah, he sees. The Ghazi are already on the way.
Yeah, moving over to defend.
Or
King
maybe they're just here to watch.
To attack.
They're just here to watch.
Yeah, there's the charge. Oh, nice little block from Dragevann. Gonna keep that villa alive. Gonna prevent the king from pursuing. The king's gotta get out of there at this point.
Gotta leave now. Deniskya is now with 12 on the wood. Is that for farms or is it for production? What do you think? And it's horsemen. Let's go. I was like, is he just gonna make farms now? Is that the reality here? But
just
yeah,
sitting back and doing the English.
He
boom.
runs past the base. He sees two in the mosque, one in the stable. He knows what's up. Dragevann, yeah. I was about to say he should move out now. He is now moving out.
Chasing the king all the way back to the English base here. Trying to pick off that scout.
Scout kill would be big. 7 health. 2 more hits.
And there he goes.
Oh, 1 more hit, actually.
Scout is down. King's gonna survive. But, yeah, English without a scout at this point.
And now you just gotta sit here and not let the king leave the base, because all 3 sacred sites are gonna light up like Christmas trees in a second. 7:55. Good timing here.
Yeah, first one in the middle. Starting the capture, we do see a scholar moving to the one in the north. And on the right side, should be seeing that scholar moving out. There it is. He's already there.
He sees the stable, immediately goes for tricomps. Spears are on the way, and the king is moving to the southern sacred, but there's 2 Ghazi already waiting. Now, can the king kill a scholar before 2 Ghazis can kill the king? I think so.
Let's see, 16 damage plus the charge, 90 HP. I'm not going to say that mathematics is my strong suit here, so we're going to have to see it in action. There's the charge. Ghazi's not activating. King
like
on
to
that
watch.
scholar.
Oh my god, it's
Look at
just
that.
He's pulling it out, and no, he just can't get the sacred side. Oh, that's so depressing.
1 tick away. Scholar going down. King able to get that pick, prevent that sacred site from being captured. Losing the king in the process, sacrificing himself to prevent the Delhi from getting that 3rd one.
Timer's not yet up, but where's the other scholar from the middle?
scholar?
Did he already go home? Yeah, he went home and now he's moving back out again. Horseman then went to the top side to deny that sacred. Unsuccessful, has to return home, but stays alive. And the nice part about playing the strategy with the horsemen, right? Horsemen are the fastest unit in the game right now. And you can just pull them back every time they're hurt because you have an abbey at home.
That's true. Getting that passive healing from the abbey.
It's really
That
fast.
is very fast, yeah. That is wild. Those horsemen, he was down to like 1/4 HP. Already fully healed. Ready to get back in there. Dragevann, though, walling off the northern side there. Has his army positioned in the middle. Trying to block off that lane from the English. Preventing them from leaving their base. Almost have 2 mills worth of farms for the English at this point. And the
All
Sacred Site
sacreds
timer
captured.
has been activated.
And we already have a 15 vil lead, but we do have those 3 sacred sites ticking. And that is 125 gold. Remember, 1 villager approximately brings in 40 resources per minute. So that's just 3 times 4 is 12. So English now has an advantage. Yay! Great stuff. Love me some second town center play. And the horsemen get in before the wall finishes, so topside is gonna get decapped, so timer is gonna be reset again.
Delhi continuing to wall across the map here. 1 horseman plants himself on the point. 2 break off,
actually,
head
though?
towards the Delhi base, and other horsemen going towards the middle sacred site. Starting to turn
The others
that off.
left, and there's a spearman moving in.
English horseman able to jump in on the Berry Vills. That 1 spearman gonna be able to take out the horseman.
Oh,
But Dragevann's losing Vills at home, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
He did not notice. That's 2 down.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
And finally he realized. Let's go.
Yeah.
Any reaction on the middle? Nope. But the
5
reinforcements
Vills.
should be dealing with that. Well, those horsemen paid for themselves.
Yeah, 5 Vills in total. And, well, you're gone. I was talking about the cliffs looking down on the middle sacred site, and you can see Deniskya dropping a tower, getting vision on that cliff.
I mean, it's a great tower. It's very dramatic up there on the cliffs. I like it.
Looks
but,
real nice.
It's also real nice because anytime you fight in the vicinity of this, you just get that 20% extra attack speed. The 2 horsemen are still alive and going, looking for more Delhi Vills.
Able to do a little bit more harassment on the backside of the base. They're going to pull away for a bit. Meanwhile, near the center...
Ooh, Dragevann is
English
going to take
looking
the
to
fight here.
burn down the
And
wall,
I
yeah.
think it's a really good fight for him if he can get on top of that. Deniskya does have a scary longbow mass, 24. And he's getting the range defense in right now, but it is not finished yet. Ghazi's in the middle of the longbow stack. Yeah, this is a real nice fight for Delhi. Spears are still alive and go... Oh, I don't know about those palings.
Not doing much there. Oh, the English army just evaporates to the Delhi, and that's it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a reason why people don't go 2TC into Delhi.
Yeah, that army just able to get online, faster production. It really puts you on a timer, and literally too, with the sacred sites. But yeah, the English army just appeared to evaporate as soon as the Delhi mass hit it. You take a look at the military count graph, and I think the Delhi sustained more than 1 or 2 casualties in that fight.
He almost had everything perfectly set up for himself, right? He was almost able to decap the top sacred site. And if that timer is no longer worrying you, then he doesn't even need to move out of his army. Then he can just sit in his base, go castle, and say, yep, okay, now I'll make knights.
Yeah, just a spear being moved into position, able to take out that horseman, able to keep that timer on there. Good play by Deniskya to pick off some of those Delhi villagers, but just did not have the army mass to contend. Just
Very
an
nice
extreme rout.
This is how you want to see it if you're the Delhi player. Like this is how this matchup should always play out in your head.
All right.
Folks, while we're watching Beal doing geometry on screen, the game has already started. And
we'll get this off the screen right now. Let's go into the game. Let's not take a look at that.
Okay, we lost type error. I'm sorry. Type is done. Guys, it is game number 2. Dragevann is up 1-0 over Deniskya, playing in the blue as the Order of the and I mean the dragons, not the dens. They're dragons. They're dragons. And on the other side of the map, we've got Dragevann in the pink, playing the Ayyubid. Is it Ayyubid or Ayyubid? I can never tell.
I think I'd pronounce it both ways. However my brain feels like pronouncing it.
I like to switch it up half the time, so I'm correct 50% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At least you're not 100% wrong.
Yep.
I get you. All right, I'm still... You know what? I think that score display will have to do for now. So let's...
Oh, do I send you the browser source for the in-game score as well?
No. Let's not do that right now.
Okay, fine. Deniskya opening
time.
with the deer. Lovely opening with the OTD. Let's take a look at his macro here, because I'm actually really interested. He went with 3 on the gold because he went for survival techniques. And he has 7 on the food now. But is that gonna work out? Because usually when I open with OTD, you get that gold in so fast. If he force drops off now, 16, 10, 10, 10. Now he's gonna be just a little late on the food. But it's fine. Looks somewhat decent here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not terrible. Let's take a look at the Ayyubids base.
Oh, look, it's a growth wing.
Yeah,
we still don't have that in the
nothing
caster UI. You just have to believe us. But it is the extra villager wing. And if we look at the berries that Dragevann is taking, he's splitting his villagers because you do get an extra capacity buff on these berries the moment the wing finishes. So you do not want to exhaust them before that time. Please pull those off before.
Yeah, I'm taking a look.
0.
It's down to like 35.
Yeah. And he pulls them off.
Yeah, okay, he's aware. Aachen coming up. Gonna surround those deer. Gonna take that wood line. And 1 or 2 berries for Order of the Dragon here.
The real nice Aachen Chapel on the wood line here. Usually when you see an HRE Aachen like this, what do you think is gonna happen?
I think that they're going to fight it out in feudal.
Yeah, they're gonna run at you, but
Yeah.
for OTD, I'm not so sure. I think this might still be a Castle Age play. He is no longer on the gold, and as I say that, he moves back to gold. Dropping off that stone that he long distance mined here, so yeah, that's definitely a Castle Age play. Dropping a tower next as soon as he has the wood.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dragavann's gonna make it with all those berry bushes intact. Gonna grab that 50 bonus food, translating into 300 bonus on those berries.
Deniskya is not aware of what wing Dragevann went for. Has no information there, so this tower he doesn't actually need. Yet.
Not yet. Yeah, that scout on the north side of the map, nowhere near the Ayyubids base. Deniskya just looking to hold on here. Potentially with that tower. But Dragevann also just focused on that fast castle.
Question right now, right? He has 9 on wood. He is getting the wheelbarrow that all ruins his timing just a little bit. And here comes a stable. I was gonna say it's Dragevann. I'm kind of expecting him to drop a proxy range and clown car his opponent. But that is not actually what's gonna happen here. Stable coming out, but can he really do anything with it? I mean, there's the back of the base is open. The deer pack is exhausted. And the sheep are still under Aachen, but also under TC range. He can't really get at anything meaningful.
Mm-hmm. So that tower will pay off. Early tower. Gonna keep those precious Order of the Dragon villagers safe.
Yeah, and keep in mind, he is not on the military wing here. Not on the, what's it? The reinforcement.
The reinforcements, yeah. Not getting those.
So he cannot build a ram with that raider he's building. I think I keep telling this story, but the last time I played Ayyubids, or maybe it was one time before, because I really don't play a lot of Ayyubids. I kind of random the same civ every time. Thank you, random algorithm.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized that my scout can build a ram, and it was stuck behind the enemy base, so I built 3 rams. It was just stuck in some random woodline in the back of the enemy base, so yeah I thought, yeah, this is fun.
We'll get some value out of this. Dragevann doing a good job pushing those deer into the TC, and we do see Regnitz now coming up for Deniskya.
Yeah, 622, really good timing with a tower with arrow slits. Oh no, he didn't actually get the arrow slits, so yeah, this is actually horrible. No, this is a really nice timing for him.
We'll see that
we have
first
one
desert
raider on the field. Is that gonna do anything?
It could die.
No, I mean, he wants to stop the prelates from moving out. Does Dragevann know where all the relics are? He's the top one. There is none in the other corner.
He doesn't see the one to the south of his base.
Yeah, his home relic is not scouted. And Deniskya knows where all of them are. Yeah. Dragevann also with the outpost on his gold. He's gonna click up now. What's gonna be the choice? Is it logistic wing? It is reinforcement wing. Let's go!
Alright. Gonna get scrappy in the castle age.
How much can he actually see with the camel? Okay, he sees Deniskya here on the sheep. Sees there's still a bunch left. Just gonna try and wrap around and place himself here in front of that relic. And Dragevann's just gonna pump out a few more desert raiders. I mean, it's a really good choice, right? If your opponent goes spears, you just go into range form and kite them. If your opponent goes cavalry, you just smack them down.
Yep.
But it is Order of the Dragon, so that Gilded Knight will not actually lose to a single raider.
Nope. Beefy Knight in production right now. We'll see that first relic being picked up in front of the Order of the Dragon's base. It's going to get scouted out. Here comes a Desert Raider, though, to contest.
Yeah. Gotta move back. Do we have enough DPS to do this?
Buying some time for that knight to come out. How far away are we on that? Right about to pop out of the building. Prelate in trouble.
More
Gilded
damage.
Knight staying home. He's gonna lose that prelate.
Is it more damage to stay in range form?
No,
I don't think it is. And honestly,
it's saying 7 bow damage versus 13 melee damage.
Okay, now we've got 2 raiders against the Gilded Knight. Who's winning this? Gilded Knight does only 29 damage per hit.
Oh,
because you know it does 20% less. Because it has unease. It feels the unease here. Oh, Scout goes down. That's real rough when you try to deny that. And Deniskya is actually going for the home relic of Dragevann that Dragevann does not know exists.
There goes that prelate. Moving across.
Look at that reinforcement wing, though. We are up to 8 raiders. That's a chunky number.
Gonna need more than 1 Gilded Knight to deal with that. I do see spears in production, crossbows. Gilded Knight coming around the back here. Deniskya's got the scout on the Ayyubids base. But
he wishes he had that scout still. He has no idea where the prelates are. He knows that the southern relic disappeared. Deniskya is trying to move it across the map at the corner. Yeah, both of those prelates are actually just running towards the edges of the map.
Gilded Knight in the back of the Ayyubids base. Potentially looking for targets. Not going to commit to the wood line as... Oh, turn around. I'm just going to stare at the wood line for the time being. Got a Desert Raider posted up for a little defense.
Oh no! Oh, they realize that there's a friend. Bololo the top side, but too little too
No.
late. One Desert Raider is enough to take down a Prelate, even when it's trying to Bololo.
Yeah, that Prelate was like 3 hits, and he was toast. So yeah, Dervish taking the relic home for the Ayyubids. Desert Raiders posted up outside of the Order of the Dragon's Hill here. And Deniskya able to sneak one of those prelates around the back there.
Yeah. Takes out the Raider at the top side now, can take that relic next. So he's gonna end up with at least 2, and Dragevann does not find the one that is currently moving across there on the neutral market. But he also has 17 veteran Desert Raiders already.
It's wild. 3 more in the queue. It looks like they're moving out to contest a relic pickup outside of Deniskya's base. Gonna protect the Dervish. Dervish looking to sneak that away. But the crossbow and spears alerted to the position, but they can't do anything against all of these raiders.
By the way, the Dervish takes 3 hits to die from this spear. Oh, is that a veteran spear? No, it's a feudal age spear. So yeah, Dervish dies in 3 hits. How do I know that? Because I watched Cow trying to Wololo the same spearman 3 times last night. And yeah, guess how many Dervishes he lost?
3.
That was a really worth logistics swing. That.
Back in the middle of the
Corner relic
map,
being
Dragavann's
picked up.
starting to mass up those Desert Raiders. And with the range, able to prevent a Prelate from taking another one. Dervish is there to scoop that up, so it could be 3 Ayyubid relics to 2 Regnant's Order the Dragon relics.
Yeah, him losing the top relic really surprised me there. So it's 3-2. Good going for Dragavann there. Aachen
Deniskya.
economy is looking quite junky already. Farms going up. But yeah, Dragavann's fine with this.
Deniskya losing those expensive units, picked off one by one by all those Desert Raiders.
27 Desert Raiders. He's just... how many stables does he have? Yeah. That is 4 stables.
4th on the way. Plus the reinforcements.
You know, it's looking good. It's looking pretty good. Deniskya is producing his veteran gilded archers. They're really good at defending this. You also have the scale armor technology, assuming you go for it at any point in time, for the extra range defense. But I don't think Dragavann's going to give him the time.
Yeah. And those Desert Raiders basically one-shotting the gilded archers. And Dragavann taking game 2. Order of the Dragon had nothing to defend against that. And yeah, the reinforcement wing, that massive Desert Raiders, that was the call. Keeping the Order of the Dragon to just 2 relics, and a very delayed 2 relics.
He made that look good. I'm a little disappointed there was no Gamba wing in this game, but you know...
You get to see Ayyubids being played very cleanly against Order of the Dragon on Hillendale. Dragavann making the right calls throughout the game there. Able to win handily, going 2-0, moving on to the next round here.